last Wednesday against Winder to go along with what happened at Messiah. So over the course of last week, 66 minutes, 74 points, 56% from the floor, 59% from deep, and 10 out of 11 from the line. She leads the MAC Commonwealth in scoring, averaging over 23 points per game. Second in the league with nearly 12 rebounds per game. Second in blocks with over 3 per game. This is her 5th league weekly award this season. She was the ECAC Player of the Month last month. As for Alvernia, they're trying to end a 3-game losing streak. They lost last Wednesday at home to Arcadia, 60-48. The game was tied at 42 with 2:41 left in the third quarter. Arcadia pieced together a 14-4 run from the third quarter into the fourth to open up a double-digit lead. Alvernia has an overall record of 6-9 and 1-6 in the league, but they're 3-3 away from the PEC. The Wolves have lost 8 of their last 9 games after starting the season 5-1. The starting lineups: Amber Orban, Gabriella DeVito, Julia Ewan, and Tori and Abby Zerb for Alvernia. I make this disclaimer every time I'm approached with a situation. It comes from the days of the NHL's Vancouver Canucks having the Sedin twins on the same line. John Shorthouse, longtime broadcaster for the Canucks, would refer to Daniel and Henrik Sedin on first-name basis when they were out on the ice together. So for these purposes, you might just hear me refer to them as Abby and Tori if they're out on the court at the same time. For the Lions, Gabby Boggs, Amina Raouf, Haley Dayton, Brady Wassel, and Deja Terrell, who passed it over left corner all the way to Wassel. It switched back out as we're underway. Terrell from 3. Got it. And I'm sure the people in the Alvernia camp are thinking to themselves, oh, here she goes again. Well, let's see how the Wolves are able to respond quickly, and getting it into the hole is DeVito. Brought back quickly by Dayton. We'll see what kind of posture, kind of mojo Albright has following their season's first loss. In deep, and not able to finish was Wassel. It's out of bounds. And this one looks like it'll stay with Albright. Your officials for this game: Ronald Riedinger, Ramona Amro, and John Gata. Chuck back out to Wassel. We'll see as well if Albright can find other sources of scoring. Terrell's been in foul trouble a little more often lately. He's not able to finish there was Wassel. Not only would a win feel good tonight for Albright, but if they can find a way for other players to get onto the score sheet, that would be very, very helpful. As Orban was not able to finish. Here comes Dayton. Terrell thinks about it. Right corner, Raouf. Trying to get in for Boggs. Raouf gets it back. Jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebound, bounced around. Alvernia able to keep it alive as Ewan picks it up. Orban works it to Abby Zerb. Top of the key for DeVito. Foul line, Tori Zerb. Not able to get it to Abby, the sister, to finish. Abby had a good look, couldn't put it home. Albright, work it back. Terrell with a floater, it's in. She has 5. Meanwhile, getting a good look, but not able to put it in was DeVito. Albright, work it back quickly. Terrell from 3. Off the front of the rim, she is human. Rao for the rebound. Right side not able to finish was Wassel. Ball is loose, corralled by Orban. And she'll hike it up quickly. Abby for 3. Off the front of the rim, and we have a whistle. This one will be against Alvernia. I don't see a foul on the board. It must have grazed the top of the backboard. The only thing I can think of. So Dayton will walk it back up court. Raouf has an open look for 3. Does not come anywhere near close. Ewan. Inside it comes. Able to finish is Orban. Terrell will post and take a 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound, corralled by Tori Zerb. It's worked quickly by Orban. Orban, right side, Abby Zerb. Torrey slows it down. Orban with it now for Alvernia, looking to take its first lead of the game. Alvernia counting down for the teammates. Orban has to hurry it up. Got it inside. And not, well, I thought Ewan didn't beat the clock. Nobody blew a whistle. That was close. It didn't go in, so no harm for Albright. Switch around quickly. Rauf inside for Terrell, who got it to Boggs. Boggs draws contact but does not get the call. It goes out of bounds off Alvernia anyway. Albright gets a bit of a break and will get the ball back. Terrell up top for Rauf. Rauf. Dayton, foul line, got it back to Terrell. Goes inside, has the ball still, and she's able to concentrate and put it in. Ball is loose on the deck. It's somehow kept alive, but it's a mess, and finally cleaning it up is Boggs. Left corner, Rauf has a good look, passes it off. Boggs able to get the friendly roll. Good news for the Lions. Somebody else besides Deja Terrell has scored. Orban, quickly. Back to DeVito for three. Got it! Oh, that was beautiful. So Terrell puts it back to Dayton. Terrell will go for a bit of a stroll as Dayton looks around for Rauf, right wing side. In for Terrell, who draws a crowd. Boggs, right elbow, off the front of the rim. Trying to be too fine with it. Orban picks it up. Alvernia can tie it with a bucket. Midway through this first quarter, a little bit herky-jerky. Albright in front. Terrell off to a good start again. Ewan. Abby Zerb back to Ewan. Far side goes off the hand of DeVito, able to save it. Left baseline. And they're going to whistle Dayton with the foul. That's the first foul of the game. Out go Ewan. Out goes Orban. Into the game is Hinton. She's in there, throws it away, but it goes off of Boggs out of bounds. Also in now is Kramer for Alvernia. If you want to keep an eye on the Lions teams in the athletic department, you can do so on Twitter. Follow the account Albright Lions. Again, Albright Lions on Twitter. Handed off to Abby Zerb, who can't get it towards the rim, but it's picked up by DeVito. Back it comes. Abby Zerb for three, can't get it to fall, and it's picked up by Terrell, who moves forward and then backwards and forward again. Terrell thinks about it, defers to Wassel. Wassel drives to the right, gets to the hoop, tucks it back out. Dayton makes a nice catch. Wassel, back it comes to Boggs. Boggs spins. It is blocked by Kramer and brought back by Alvernia. Right wing side, DeVito pulls up. Off the front of the rim, rebound by Boggs. She'll hurry it up. Left side, it comes to Dayton. Dayton across the foul line, back to Rauf for three. Off the side of the backboard, Terrell draws contact. She'll go to the line. Zerby picks up her first foul. That's Torrey with her first. 3:55 left in the first quarter. Albright in front of Alvernia, 9-7. Terrell goes to the line. She shoots 71% from there, averages 23 points per game. Misses the first one. That's a big miss. 3 conferences, 18 institutions, 27 sports, 40 championships. Bring your best to the Mid-Atlantic Conference. To learn more about the league, visit GoMacSports.com. Again, GoMacSports.com. She makes the second one. 3-point game. Hinton. Abby Zerby gives away the ball, though. Boggs works it back. Dayton Right wing side, O'Hare's in the game. She shoots for three off the back of the rim. Rebound control by Ingram. She's in as well. So both coaches playing lots of cards in their decks early. Abby Zerby, they say that she walked with it. Division III remains the NCAA's largest division with approximately 40% of its total memberships. For more facts and figures what D3 student athletes should expect, visit ncaa.org/3. Again, ncaa.org/D3. Inside, Terrell. Can't finish. Kramer might have gotten a piece of it. Hurried up quickly by Hinton. Hinton, top of the key. Left side, Ewan pulls in. Terrell picks up the foul. So that's her first, Albright second. Julia Ewan will go to the line. She shoots 60% from there, averages 6 points per game. She makes the first one. Early returns, Albright shooting 4 out of 17 from the field. Alvernia 3 out of 11. It hasn't been pretty, but these young ladies are playing very hard right now. Dayton, over to Raouf, back to Dayton. Thinks about it, Raouf. Intended for Boggs, Terrell has to come in and rescue it. She'll fire for three. Forced shot, not able to get the rebound was Dayton. It's loose, Alvernia able to rescue it. Abby Zerby tries to go up court. Ball is on the deck. O'Hare able to hike it back to Dayton. Great hustle by the Lions. Terrell looks wide open as Raouf, and she hits the deck. She's fouled. Ewan picks up the foul. That is her first, Alvernia's second. It's not pretty, but it sure is fun to watch, isn't it, at times? Terrell gets it back. She draws a crowd. They say foul was before the shot. That's Alvernia's third. That's Ewan's second in short order, so she goes out. McNeil comes in. Boggs hikes it back. O'Hare, Gaffney looks for Terrell, got it to her, spins. And she doesn't get it to drop, but she'll go back to the line. Alvernia is collapsing on Terrell. That means that there will be teammates open. That's Hitton's first. Alvernia's fourth, and Terrell will come in and shoot two. Terrell already has 8 points. It stays that way. She's now 1 of 3 from the line, 3 of 7 from the field. They've definitely cramped her. When she gets the ball, everybody converges on her. She makes the second one. Albright presses. Alvernia able to get it across court. But McNeil hopped with it, so the ball will go back to the Lions with 2:14 left in the first. So Gaffney wants it back from Dayton. Ingram being aggressive. O'Hare will let it go for three. It's off the back of the rim, and right now neither team is able to shoot straight. Hinton, left elbow extended. Able to get the bounce off the back of the rim and down. Dayton. Gaffney. Boggs. Foul line. Left wing for Dayton. Switch back. Terrell. Double team, now triple team. That means somebody's wide open. It's Dayton. Can't finish, though. And Alvernia will keep doing that as long as the Lions can't hit from out there. Hinton. Directing traffic. Dayton not letting her out of her sight. DeVito. McNeil. Back it comes to Ingram. Ingram. 6 on the timer. Back it comes to McNeil. Hinton has to get it off in a hurry. She gets it off, and this one will not touch the rim. So Albright gets it back with 1:01 left. Orban comes back in. DeVito does as well for Alvernia. Ingram has a seat, so does Hinton. Gaffney. Back it comes for Dayton. Gaffney. The two of them playing catch. Now in the left corner, it's O'Hare for 3. Got it! We'll see if she starts to heat up. And they say that O'Hare kicked that one. For the latest in Albright College athletics, you check out the Lions all over social media. That includes Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Albright Lions. Again, Albright Lions on Facebook. Terrell will have a seat. Wassel comes back in. And now there's a bit of a discussion. It might be about the shot clock following the kick. Does it need to go back to 30? Wait a second. Yep, that's what I thought it was. So they press the reset button, and so that's a few extra seconds for Alvernia. DeVito. Kramer. Fast break. McNeil able to finish. And because it was done quickly, Albright can't hold for the final shot. Dayton. O'Hare. Looks for help. No Deja Terrell at the moment. Dayton. Cooks it back. Wassel looks for help. Dayton hands it. Dayton looking for help. Dribbling like crazy. Will fire off the front of the rim. McNeil takes control of it. Left side. Alvernia must hurry with the run out of time. Orban, I'm not sure, realized how much time was left on the clock. Well, it wasn't the prettiest first quarter that you'll see, but Albright will be happy to be in front. It's 14-12, the Lions in front of Alvernia. The second quarter is next here on the Albright Sports Network. Well, it wasn't pretty, but Albright leads Alvernia by 2 at the outset of the second quarter. Albright shooting 5 of 22 from the field. Alvernia 5 of 13. Offensive rebounds, Albright has 4. Alvernia has 1. That's been a big deal. As Orban will hang on to it. All over her is Gaffney. Top of the key, it comes from DeVito. DeVito drives. Not able to get enough height on it, and it's picked up by Raouf. Left wing side, Gaffney in deep. Terrell is stuffed by Kramer, at least partially. Didn't get the height that she wanted. DeVito. Tori Zerby. Now to Abby. Back it comes to Orban. Both Serbies are back out there together right now. In the right corner, DeVito for 3. Off the front of the rim. Kramer Has it wrestled away by Terrell, and it's picked up by Wassel. Gaffney, left wing side O'Hare. O'Hare with an open look. Off the front of the rim, rebound pulled down by Abby Zerby, but it's lost. And they say that Alvernia will get it right back. For latest on the Mid-Atlantic Conference and its members, keep an eye on its Twitter account. Follow it at Go Max Sports. Again, Go MAC Sports on Twitter. Open look, but missing is Tori Zerby. And the rebound is pulled down by O'Hare, who hands it off to Raouf. Raouf, left wing side. Gaffney open for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Terrell, able to put it back in. Hustling back is Orban. Orban goes for a walk with it. Has Gaffney on her. Defers to DeVito. Torrey. Over to Abby. DeVito. Foul line. Has a lane. But can't complete the pass. And Terrell will come back with it. Too far for Raouf. That was the right play. That was the right play. Margin is 4. That's the time left here in the first half. Orban looking for help. Tori Zerby. It swung back around. Orban by way of Kramer. Robinson in the game now. Robinson. Right side Orban. Orban directing traffic. Gaffney playing good defense. Orban spun around. Terrell does not let her get to the hoop. And we have a whistle. This one is going to go against Alvernia. This one's against Robinson. That's her first. That's the first foul for either team here in the second quarter. YD3. You can find it by following the NCAA's official Division III Twitter account covering all things D3. Follow NCAA D3 on Twitter. That's NCAADIII. O'Hare thought about it. Back to Raouf. Inside for Terrell. Now right side. Wassel for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound not controlled by Terrell. It's picked up by Orban. They are trying to get other players involved besides Terrell, but they're not making the shots right now. Orban had a shot go off the side of the backboard. It's picked up by Terrell. Terrell, all eyes on her. Picks it up. Looks for help. O'Hare open for three. Got it! Maggie O'Hare appears to have found her stroke. Albright by 7. With Alvernia converging on Deja Terrell like a bunch of moths going to a bug zapper, the Lions need other options on offense right now. This one's swatted away by O'Hare. But DeVito fires it back. Can't get it to drop. Rebound pulled down by Wassel. Gaffney will come up right side. Over to Raouf. Inside for Terrell. Back left corner. O'Hare for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down. Gaffney loses it though. It'll go back to Alvernia. Boggs back in for Raouf. Looks like Hinton has come back in as well for Alvernia. Kramer has a seat. Ewan comes back in for Alvernia as well. Hinton. Gaffney trying to get real big on her. Robinson has O'Hare on her. Terrell cannot defend this. The ball goes to the right corner. That shot is well wide. Ball still loose in the paint. Picked up by Boggs. Boggs looks for help. Able to get it to Gaffney. Let's see if one of these teams can settle things down now. Wassel across for O'Hare. Back it comes for Gaffney. Inside for Terrell. Terrell down for Boggs, but the pass behind her couldn't get a shot off. Terrell has it go through Boggs' hands. Miscommunication. And so Alvernia catches a break. Again, Alvernia converging on Terrell when she gets the ball inside, forcing Terrell to either have a tough shot or find a teammate who has to make one. Robinson. Top of the key for Ewan. Ewan. DeVito back to Ewan. Hinton, right side. Can't get off the shot. Terrell pulls it down and will try to upturn it quickly. Terrell leads it back. And they say it's a charge. Robinson just took one for the team. So the worst thing that could happen to Albright has happened. That is Terrell's second. But it looks like she'll stay out for now. But yes, that's the kind of play Alvernia needs to neutralize Terrell. And now Terrell is going to play further away from the bucket so she can avoid a third foul here in the first half, although she was able to get a paw on that one. Long way away, DeVito can't make it, but Ewan pulls it down. Right baseline. Not able to put it through. Was DeVito. Here come Albright again. Gaffney goes out of bounds, and two officials look at each other, and they said remain Albright basketball. Terrell will have a seat. Raouf comes back in. So Terrell has two fouls. She'll have a seat. Now we'll see if these ladies are truly made of. Coming off their first loss of the season. Star player on the bench right now. Great exercise. It's Boggs looking to get it in for O'Hare. It's out of her reach. This rivalry game has the potential to be a linchpin for the season. Albright had never won 15 in a row to start the season. They lost the last one. They don't want to have a two-game losing streak on their hands so quickly. Ewan, right baseline, looking for help. Back to Hinton. Hinton tells DeVito to come and then go away. Ewan lost the ball. Robinson, left baseline, can't get it to drop. Boggs pulls down the rebound. Gaffney, Raouf was looking for Wassel. It's deflected. Alvernia comes up with a good defensive play again. This one goes off the hand of O'Hare, and it's picked up by Gaffney. Gaffney works it back. Looks over for Wassel. It looks like cat herding at the moment. Boggs gets it back. O'Hare, left corner, Raouf for three. Got it! Albright up by 10 for the first time tonight, but with all the chaos on the court, it feels much closer than that at the moment. Hinton to Robinson. Robinson. Ewan. DeVito. O'Hare is on her. DeVito can't get it to the rim, but it's picked up by Tori Zerbe. Ball goes 20 feet in the air, does not come down. Albright trying to start back quickly. Raouf feels it. Boggs got it back. Got it! Timeout, Alvernia. Albright finally finds a lane to drive to truck through, and they've doubled up Alvernia late here in the first half. Deja Terrell on the bench right now. We'll see if she stays on there for the rest of the half as Alvernia now down by a dozen. So here are the MAC Commonwealth women's standings. With the loss to Messiah, Albright now shares first place with Messiah at 6-1. Widener is in third place at the moment, 5-2. Lycoming does not play tonight, 5-3. They're in fourth place. Arcadia in fifth place at 4-3 in the league. Stevenson 3-4. That's good for sixth. LVC 7th at 2-5. Alvernia 8th, 1-6. And Hood has yet to win a game. They're 0-7. So Alvernia, we'll see how they respond here after the timeout. Orban. Dayton gets big. Far side for Abby Zerbe. To DeVito. Ewan. Top of the key, now left elbow, Orban. Orban lost the ball, but Dayton picks up the foul. That is Albright's second here in the second quarter. It is Dayton's second. Out goes Ewan. In comes Kramer, and going to the line is Orban. Orban shoots 67% from the line, averages 4 points per game. Misses the first one. has 2 points and 3 rebounds tonight, 1 of 4 from the field. Speaking of which, Albright is shooting 29% from the field and has a 12-point lead. So it might not surprise you here that Alvernia is shooting 19% from the field. It hasn't been pretty. O'Hare, Boggs drives in, trying to feed it back to Wasso, but it's broken up. Turnovers, Alvernia has committed 8, Albright now 7. Orban. Abby Zerby to DeVito. Got it inside, not able to finish was Kramer, and the rebound's pulled down by Boggs. Boggs will get it to Gaffney. Gaffney had an open look briefly, hangs on to it, probably a wise decision. Wasso will try for 3, she buries that one! These players need to get their confidence back. Shot like that'll help. Tori Zerby able to finish. The choirs are dueling on the benches. Gaffney, Raouf, thinks about it, thinks better of it, has to go off her hand, and it's going to be saved by the Zerby twins. Orban, left side for Abby. Over for Orban. Orban, back it comes, left baseline. Kramer can't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by the Lions. Gaffney, over to Raouf. Right wing side does not shoot. Loses the handle, they say it went off of an Alvernia fingernail. 48 seconds left in the half. Albright in front of Alvernia, 27-14. But again, the intensity and the chaos on the court leads you to believe that it's much closer. A discussion at the scores table about how much time should be on the clocks. They're set. Boggs takes the inbounds, got it back to Raouf. Inside O'Hare, can't get it the ball to fall. Bit of a Nick Walenda act on the rim. Here come Alvernia quickly, but not able to finish was Orban. It goes off of Boggs out of bounds. Gabby Boggs has always been a tough defender. That's continued tonight. Tori Zerby worked it back to Orban. Orban, DeVito. Tori will chuck it off the front of the rim, eludes everybody. It's picked up by Gaffney. Now the shot clock is off, but she's got a lane. It's able to get it to Wasso, who's able to put it in. That might have involved a little bit of praying, but it went in. Can Alvernia feel good about themselves at the end of the half with a good shot? Here comes Orban, the Red Sea parts, and able to finish is Kramer. Time run out here in the first half. Well, you could call it a modern art masterpiece. You could call it pop art. Albright's not going to care right now. They lead by 13 at the break. And they played a lot of that first half without Deja Terrell. She's got 2 fouls. But so far, Albright's been able to play well enough, especially on defense. Alvernia needs to find a way to shoot straighter. At the half, here at the Bowman Center, Albright 29, Alvernia 16. We're back for the second half in just a moment here on the Albright Sports Network. Welcome back to the Bowman Center here, the Albright Sports Network. I'm Nikolai Busko. Thank you for joining us after a fast-paced men's game that certainly delivered a lot of hype for the people here in Reading. The women's game, there is some excitement, but not as pretty as that first game was, but certainly these young ladies are giving their all. Albright thankful to have a 13-point lead at the outset of the second half. The story in that first half, as you would expect, Daisha Terrell scoring 11 points and pulling down 9 rebounds. She spent a good deal of that second quarter on the bench, though. She picked up her second foul. She will start the third quarter for Albright. In that second quarter, Albright outscored Alvernia 15-4. Albright shot 6 out of 12 from the field in that second quarter. Alvernia was 2 out of 19. Alvernia hoping to do better here in the third. Terrell not able to get it down, but Boggs able to wrest away that ball. She gets it back from Raouf, has it knocked away. Raouf picks it back up. Not able to pick it up was DeVito. Chuck back out to the foul line. Putting it up and getting it to fall in is Dayton. That's a big bucket. Again, it's out of control and blind as a bat right now, but Albright getting it done. Can Alvernia get some shots to drop here? Tori Zerby spins. Terrell blocks that one. Ball is loose, picked up. And sent to Terrell. Terrell is 8. No, she can't finish. But she's 8. No, that one doesn't go in either. And Terrell just looked at Janice Luck as if to say, what am I doing wrong? Well, sometimes that ball doesn't want to cooperate. Back out left wing. Tori Zerby for 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound corralled back to Abby Zerby, who has an open look, does not take the shot. Orban spins around, left elbow. Looks for help. Got it back right side. Ewan drives in. And this one's blocked by Boggs. Rebound corralled by Ewan. DeVito for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound corralled by Terrell. Dueling gangs that can't shoot straight right now. Terrell. Back to Dayton. Dayton wants somebody to come near her. It's Wassel. Wassel drives in with a left. Can't get it to fall. Got her own rebound. Not able to get it down. Was blocked from behind. Hurried back quickly by Ewan. Ewan. Boggs makes it tough for her. Rebound is taken off the deck by Dayton. Terrell might have gotten away with a foul. It is crazy right now. Dayton can't finish. Rebound put back in by Wassel. It feels like we've got a traffic jam on the court with everything going left, right, and then sideways. But Albright is glad to have a 17-point lead right now. DeVito pulls up, can't get it to drop. Boggs pulls it down away from Tori Zerby. Terrell looks for an opening. Can't get it to drop too hard. Everybody's shooting that ball just a little too hard right now. The Red Sea parts for Orban, and she can't finish. It remains Alvernia basketball. And if you're stunned with the inability from both teams to finish, you're not alone. Albright calls timeout. They had 5 left on the board, so they can afford to use this one. And I think Janice Luck right now just wants to settle down her team. I mentioned cat herding earlier. I think it's back. Albright, though, still in front of Alvernia by a score of 33-16. Just a reminder that Albright College will recognize Bill Carey during the men's basketball game next Wednesday. Carey graduated from Albright in 1980. The Middle Atlantic Conference inducted him to its Hall of Fame last May. His 2013 points remain third most in the program's history. Tough sledding as Abby Zerby will throw it back in. That ball does not want to cooperate with anyone or anything. It's got a mind of its own. Ingram spins it around. Orban. Abby Zerby. Back it comes to Orban. Orban. Raouf is playing her hard. Ingram. Can't get off the shot, was blocked as Albright stands strong again against Alvernia. Dayton. Foul line. Right wing side for Wassel, inside for Terrell. Terrell does not get it to fall, but she'll go to the line. On another night, that one would have dropped in. That's the first foul for either team here in the third. And the officials discussing who got it. As Terrell goes to the line to shoot two. Doesn't make that one. If you want to see how Albright College athletics operate, you can follow the Lions all over social media. That includes Instagram. Go to Instagram.com/AlbrightLions. Again, Albright Lions on Instagram. Tori Zerby, by the way, assigned the foul. That's her second. Alvernia's first here in the third. Even Terrell is having a tough night. She misses both. That's uncharacteristic. Brought back quickly. Ingram for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound. Ralph can't get there. Ewan does. Ingram. Orban. Left wing side over for Tori Zerby. Back it comes for Orban. Orban. Top of the key. Looks for help. Abby Zerby. Foul line. Got that one a drop. Dayton hurries it back. Looking for help. Wassel doesn't shoot. Dayton's wide open for three. She drains that one. Orban brings it back for Alvernia. Albright doubling up Alvernia. Miscommunication. This one's going to go out of bounds officially. It'll go back to Albright as looks like you might have had a shoelace on the sideline. Kramer comes in. So does Hinton. Alvernia will have Orban sit down on the bench as well as Tori Zerby. Dayton will bring it back for Albright as they've seemed to have found something that works here in the third quarter. Wassel for three. Got it! Brady Wassel may have found her stroke. Meanwhile, back the other way, Ingram is able to put it in. Or pardon me, that's Kramer. Kramer gets the bucket. And so Terrell gets it back. Right elbow, chips it back. Wassel will try again. She got it! In addition to a win, if Albright can get other players involved and have good nights offensively, that'll take the pressure off of Deja Terrell. Speaking of Terrell, she picks up the rebound there. With Terrell's success, it's been great national publicity for the program at the college, but at some point you have to wonder, are the Lions becoming too one-dimensional? Are they depending so much on her? And what happens when the team has to play without her when she's in foul trouble? They had a taste of that earlier in the second quarter. Boggs can't finish. Brought back by Ewan, right side. Looks for help. Now folks on the rim. Can't get it past O'Hare. Ball is loose. It's juggled. And great tenacity by O'Hare. She's able to cause a problem, and the foul is called against Alvernia. Ingram picks it up. That's her first. Hustle is not an official column in the box score, but Maggie O'Hare has been a large part of that tonight. So see if the Lions can take a deep breath here as Dayton brings it back. Boggs. Counted him one! Lucky break, and maybe, just maybe, things have turned for the Lions definitively. Ewan picks up the foul. As going to the line to convert the three-point play is Boggs. She now has 6 points tonight. She's 4 of 8 from the field. Has pulled down 9 rebounds, has 2 blocks and 2 steals. Can't get that one, but Terrell picks up the rebound and puts it in. Down low it goes, Kramer. Can't get it past Terrell, but she does go to the line. That is Terrell's third. Good news for Albright is that they're up comfortably. Kramer will go to the line. She misses the first one. This is her first trip to the line tonight. She's 2 of 4 from the field tonight for 4 points and 3 rebounds. On the season, Kramer is shooting 47% from the line. Makes that one. Dayton has Hinton all over her. Got it to Terrell, who's still out there with 3 fouls. Dayton back to Terrell. She thinks about it. Boggs open left side. Takes it herself. Counted and one again. Kramer picks up the foul as Terrell will go back to the line to try to convert a 3-point play. She now has 16. Albright up by 27. Hinton hurries it back up. Urgency now the name of the game. It goes out of bounds, and they say it'll go back to the Lions. It took an entire half, but it looks like the Lions have found something that works. Dayton. O'Hare will put it up. Got it! Now the Lions look like their old selves. Alvernia won't quit, though, as DeVito has O'Hare on her, has to defer. Left corner. Not able to make the shot was Bernhardt, and here comes Terrell. Terrell, left side, Dayton thinks about it. Now she reverses, spins back around. Terrell, left wing for 3. Off the outside of the rim. Ewan carries it back for Alvernia. Up to Hinton. Hinton looks to get inside, but a miscommunication. That makes an easy steal for O'Hare. O'Hare wants to take it herself, and she is hacked by DeVito. She'll go to the line. The Eastern College Athletic Conference remains the nation's largest and only multi-divisional athletic conference. For the latest news information, follow on Twitter, ECAC Sports. Again, ECAC Sports on Twitter. O'Hare goes to the line. She shoots 64% from there. On the night, O'Hare has 9 points. It's 3 of 8 from the field. This is her first trip to the line. Off the front of the rim. So Albright has found its stroke from the field here in the third quarter, now shooting 39% on the game. Alvernia stuck at 20%. O'Hare makes the second. Orban. Bernhardt. Right baseline, looks back for Orban, who funnels it briefly. Right elbow not able to convert as Ewan, and it's pulled down by Blewett, who's checked into the game. O'Hare. Double teamed. That means open is Wassel, who got it inside of Boggs. Boggs can't get it to finish. Rebound, Wassel. She's hacked. She'll go to the line. This one's against Ewan. That's her 4th. Alvernia's 5th here in the third quarter. And more substitutions taking place as the Golden Wolves trying to find something that works right now and that really hasn't happened tonight. Wassel to the line. She misses the first one. On the night, Wassel has 13 points. She's 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, but she misses both foul shots here. That's unusual. She shoots 74% from there. Not able to get it to finish was DeVito. Ball is loose, picked up by Orban, back to DeVito. And she can't get that one to finish either. The basketball is schizophrenic tonight. Dayton, foul line, right elbow now. Circles back left side. It goes off of her last, so it'll be Alvernia basketball with $1:52 left here in the third. The athletic department at Albright College has its own YouTube channel. For the latest video on the Lions, head to YouTube and check out Albright Lions. Again, one word, Albright Lions on YouTube. McNeil, Bernhardt, DeVito. DeVito drives in, and it is blocked away by Boggs, and Blewett will pick up the loose change and go for a stroll. Got it to O'Hare. O'Hare wants Blewett right there. Left side for Boggs. Boggs drives in. Back to Wassel. Back to Boggs. Boggs able to scoop it. Can't finish. Rebound is corralled by Gaffney. They'll keep it going. Gaffney. No, Boggs thinks about it, but gives it right back to Gaffney. Gaffney lost the handle. Picks it right back up. Wassel. Back it comes. Blewett for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound is overrun, but pulled down by Orban. 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Robinson can't get it off the back iron. And now it is O'Hare. Gaffney slows it down as Albright, not much urgency here, but they will have to release the basketball at some point. Miscommunication off of O'Hare, and well, I can tell you the game has aged well. It's still not pretty at times, but Albright has been able to find its stroke and find some good passing and some good shooting here in the third. For Alvernia, the effort has been there. The execution, nowhere to be found, unfortunately, for them. Orban will have to run a play here. 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Orban is out at midcourt, and she's got company. Gaffney's got a good beat on her. Orban tries to shake her. She can't. Back it comes DeVito, who is blocked by Boggs. She does it again. Robinson wrested away by Blewett. They call a jump ball. The play will go back to Alvernia. Emma Blewett doesn't play a whole lot, but it's great to see her out there working as hard as she does. This one's blocked away. Play continues. They're actually going to say shot clock violation, which in some ways is a break for Albright because they'll be able to run a play off of an inbound. Now it's entirely possible the officials might have jumped the gun there because Albright had taken possession with some time on the shot clock. They'll have to wind it back a little bit. Or will they? Is that the actual time left? Well, one official has gone over to the timekeeper's bench to see if there is more time on the clock than there should be. They've adjusted to 3.9, and that makes sense. So this is enough time for the Lions to try something. They're up by 32, so there's no sweat here. And it looks like Gaffney will just dribble it out. The game was a little bit closer at halftime, but Alvernia could not find a way to put the ball in the hoop in that second quarter. Not much better here in the third, and on top of that, Albright finally got the wagons to head the right direction. After three here at the Bowman Center, it is Albright 53, Alvernia 21. The fourth quarter is next here on the Albright Sports Network. Fourth quarter starts here in this Reading Derby. Albright leads Alvernia by 32. After 3 quarters, Albright shooting 36% from the field, Alvernia 17%. Blewett looks for help. Boggs. O'Hare chucks it. It goes off the front of the rim. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Alvernia. Deja Terrell is not on the court right now for Albright. She's had a decent evening, but probably not up to her standards. She has 16 points, but she also has 3 fouls, and maybe being overly cautious is Janice Luck, but I think it's an opportunity for other players to get a good look here. The team, at the very least, needs to show that it can play without her. As Gaffney comes in, she draws contact, she'll go to the line. So Terrell's on the bench. She's not had a good night, 6 of 16 from the field. 14 rebounds, 16 points. And speaking of Deja Terrell, she'll come back in for Wassel. Gaffney will go to the line. She has yet to score tonight, but she's pulled down 4 rebounds. She gets that one to drop in. The women for Albright, they visit Hood on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Then it's back here next Wednesday for an 8 o'clock tip against Arcadia, as Gaffney makes the second. Then Wednesday, February 5th at Stevenson, 8 o'clock tip. Saturday, February 8th, back here against LVC. That's a 3 o'clock start. And then Wednesday, February 12th at Widener at 8 o'clock. Not able to finish is Manning. Terrell. It's the kind of posture she adopts here. Left baseline. It is Gaffney able to sink it. The game is, we can probably say it's in the bag at this point for Albright. The important things right now, get other players on the floor working hard to score. The accolades for Deja Terrell are certainly earned, but there does come a point where you do wonder if you can only come up with one way to score, how difficult or easy is it to play against you? And right now, you'd think it would be easy if that is their best option by a country mile. Other players for the Lions have to get involved. Blew it for 3. Overshoots the moon. Had good technique, but a bit too hard. Orban brings it back right side, not able to finish, and it's brought back by Boggs. Gaffney settles it down. O'Hare still has it, doesn't finish, but she'll go to the line. Orban goes out, Hinton comes in, and it'll be O'Hare to the line. She's got 10 points tonight, 1 of 2 from the line, 3 of 9 from the field. Makes the first one. Has pulled down 4 rebounds, has a couple of assists, and a couple of steals and a block shot. So she's done a little bit of everything tonight. Misses the second one. Abby Zerby will go for a run with it. Hinton dribbles inside, left corner. Tori Zerby can't finish. Terrell pulls that one down. Goes with it quickly to Gaffney. Gaffney. Boggs. She can't finish, but she'll go to the line too. Tori Zerby picks up the foul. That's her 3rd foul. Alvernia's 3rd here in the final quarter. Boggs can't make the first one. 6 points on the night, 12 rebounds. 3 of 9 from the field. 2 steals, 4 blocks. It's on the deck now, not pretty, but Terrell. Miss hustle for O'Hare. Got it. If Terrell does not take another shot the rest of the evening and some of the other players are able to get some confidence, that'll be a good thing. That'll be just important as a solid victory. Tori Zerby, left side. Oh, she's able to bank it off the window and in. It didn't look good when she let it go, but that ball for once cooperated. Terrell looking for assistance. 8 different players have scored for Alvernia, by the way. O'Hare does not get the ball to drop, but she'll go to the line too. Boggs comes out for Albright. In comes Wassel. Abby Zerby goes out for Alvernia. Meanwhile, down at the other end, making the first one is O'Hare. Albright has other events going on. On Saturday, it's not just the basketball doubleheader at Hood that starts at Wood. The track and field team has an indoor meet at Lancaster at the Coach I Open. That starts at 10 o'clock in the morning Saturday. The swim team also has a meet with Elizabethtown here at Albright 1 o'clock. And, of course, next Wednesday is that basketball doubleheader at here against Arcadia that starts at 6. So there's always something going on with these teams here at Albright. Wassel, Terrell, triple teamed. Can't get it to drop, but she'll go to the line too. McNeil picks up the foul. That's her first. Alvernia has hit the limit, so any foul at this point will give Albright an opportunity to work on some foul shooting. Terrell makes the first one. Tonight, they might need it, the Lions. They are now 10 for 21 from the line. Some nights, the forces of nature don't cooperate with you, but for Albright, they've been able to get it done, as Alvernia has had a really tough time tonight, shooting 19% from the field at the moment. Right corner, Marsh for 3. That one doesn't even hit the rim. Hinton sweeps it back around. Ewan looks for a path. She draws contact. She'll go to the line. That is Terrell's 4th. Will there be any action immediately by Janice Luck? Ewan misses the first. On the night, Ewan has pulled down 12 rebounds, but she's only scored 1 point. She's 0-5 from the field. Misses that shot too. That sequence kind of sort of typifies Alvernia's evening, as Terrell keeps it in bounds. No shoelaces on the baseline either. Inside it comes, and putting it in is Gaffney. Gaffney now has 6. Marsh got it low, and able to scoop it and put it in is Manning. Just about everybody for Alvernia has seen the court tonight. Depth appears to be the way of the future for them. Blewett in the corner for Terrell. Terrell thinks about it, back to Blewett. Blewett looks to put it up off the backboard, looks for some help, turns it over instead to Marsh. Marsh hurries it up, but it comes right back to Wassel, was playing free safety, hurries it up for Gaffney. Gaffney puts it down and in. Gaffney now has 8. Halfway through the final quarter of this one. McNeil up top for Marsh. Looking for Manning. Manning. Low post for McNeil, who's able to put it in. So I'm looking around to see who else has not played yet. Albright have run 9 deep tonight. Williamson's in the game now. Terrell. Gaffney spins. Got it to go in, and Gaffney appears to have found her confidence here in the 4th quarter. Hinton will try for 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound control by Blewett. Terrell playing with 4 fouls, and we have a whistle. And it looks like Janice Luck wants to pull the plug on everything and make some substitutions. Terrell is one of them. Not her best night, but the good news is after all she's done, this is the one night where she can afford to be less than stellar. Raouf comes back in. So it's Raouf, Blewett, Jones, Wassel, and Williamson for the Lions right now. Raouf will try for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebound control by Marsh, and there's a whistle for a foul. Gregg's in now for Alvernia, as this one's knocked away by Raouf. So Raouf able to make a good defensive play. Robinson, Marsh, Gregg's, Mallon, and Martinez are in for Alvernia. In a game like this, if you're the broadcaster, you try to make sure that every name gets called at least once. You don't want to miss everybody. Because the players that are on the court right now clearly don't get a whole lot of playing time. And it's been a particularly difficult evening for Alvernia that just wants to finish strong right now. That shot by Mellon does not hit the rim, and here comes Williamson for Albright. Blewett. Raouf looks for help. Good defense by Marsh, but Raouf puts it in anyway. Wayne Sear down below us, make sure every name gets called too. Meanwhile, counted and one. A sweet play by Honey Robinson, and she'll go to the line. That's a pretty good highlight on a night for Alvernia that has not produced many. Robinson goes to the line. She converts the three-point play. And she shot the ball almost as quickly as she got it. She just wants to take care of business and move on. Alvernia will try to do that going forward. The effort was there early, but they just could not make any shots after the first quarter. Gregg's wikes it back out. Left corner for Marsh. Ball is knocked away by Raouf. Is getting a piece of it as well as Robinson, but went off Raouf last. 2:45 is left. Marsh can't finish. Ball is highlight. It's picked up now by Williamson. Williamson leads it back. Tries to pull it back for Blewett. It's knocked out of bounds, and they say it'll go back to Alvernia. Looking out of town. This one is late, and Messiah will defeat Lebanon Valley. It is 76-46 Messiah with about 3 minutes left. This one is about 3 minutes left as well. Weiner leads Arcadia 51-39. And this one's a little bit closer. On the road, Stevenson leads Hood 54-49 with about 4 minutes left. Not able to put it down was Martinez, and you can see the Alvernia bench. Every time somebody new takes a shot, the first teamers that are on the bench right now are cheering very hard to see a shot go in. Raouf. Switch back out. Blewett thinks about it. Foul line. Can't get the friendly roll, and the rebound's controlled by Alvernia again. Gregg's quicks it to Robinson. Robinson counted and one again. So Honey Robinson is able to go back to the line, and she's had a pretty good fourth quarter here for Alvernia. Williamson picks up her second foul. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it looks like it'll stay with Alvernia. Discover, develop, dedicate. You can learn more about NCAA Division III through its official Facebook page, NCAA Division III. Again, NCAA Division III on Facebook. Robinson back to Marsh. Gregg's. Left elbow, pulls up, get it back, foul line. Not able to finish from the foul line was Mallon. Ball is put back up, still nothing. Robinson tries again. She'll get one more crack at it. And she overshoots it this time. But great hustle by Blewett. And it looks like she might have done something as she landed. It was awkward. Again, she hasn't played much, but every time Blewett is out on the court, you can just feel her working hard. And Janice Luck, I think, is asking Blewett if she slipped, and she said yes. She looks like she's okay now, but I'm sure that was a bit of a surprise with a buck and a quarter to go here now. Robinson hooks it back. Chucking it is Marsh. Can't get it to drop. Pulled down by Jones. Williamson working it quickly to Raouf. Raouf looks to make a play, but it's intercepted, and we have a whistle for a foul. Raouf picks up the foul. That is her first. Both teams in a bonus now. As Albright will get back on the winning track and improve to 16-1. As missing the first one is Marsh. Alvernia will drop to 6-10. Marsh makes the second. We'll see if Albright runs a play here, what could be the final possession of the game for them. Raouf. Looks like they're running something. Williamson playing catch with Blewett. Blewett will try for three. Overshoots it. Robinson pulls it down. Albright will get the ball back as Martinez not able to finish. Bounces around like a Plinko chip, and the Price is right. Mallon can't finish either. Ball is still loose and is put back by Robinson, who's put in a strong showing here in the fourth quarter. The shot clock is off. Albright is not obligated to do anything more. Raouf. 10 seconds left. Back it comes. Three-point attempt by Williamson. She got it, and the Albright bench goes bonkers. A fitting way to end this one is Albright. No, wait a second, we're not done yet. Greggs is fouled. And it looks like she'll shoot a couple of shots to end this one. So Albright wins the game, and just some bookkeeping at this point. The handshakes will wait. As Nashayla Greggs Poindexter will go to the line. She plays about 6 minutes per game, averages 1.4 points per game. She's one of two from the line this season. As Albright, it wasn't pretty, they'll get it done. Deja Terrell will lead everybody with 18 points. As they put 4-10 back up. The last shout is given by Aaron Mallon, and this game is over. I know the scoreboard does not indicate a competitive game, but for the first quarter, when both teams could not shoot well, you thought that Alvernia had a chance, but Alvernia went ice cold in the second quarter. Albright found its rhythm and got better in the second half. Final score tonight here at the Bowman Center. Albright 74, Alvernia 37. For Wayne Sear down below. For Matt Hagee, Madison Walmer, and Sports Information. For our entire Albright Sports Network crew, I'm Nikolai Busko. Thank you for joining us. Good night for the Bowman Center.